now. Okay, so some introduction to the Sitecore. So we have two environments, production and the staging one. Staging one is for the testing. It's like a playground. We will kind of like play in the staging right now. And the production, that's the one with the 17 in the URL. This is the staging, right? And the production one is like where we do some changes, changing the title, updating the images, and then we go to publish item, and we went live. Okay, so the live pages are directly affected. All right, so let's take a look on the staging environment. Let's close those tabs here. And once you log in with your login credentials, you will have a very similar dashboard, just a few items less. But main important things are the content editor and the media library. I tend to open the content editor and the media library in the two tabs, because in the media library I upload images, PowerPoints, Word files, PDFs, and etc. And in the content editor I just create the page or page components and attaching the images there. Okay. So one tab is for the content editor, second tab is for the media library. And in the media library, you see it's a little bit like messy here. I can give you the comparison with the production one, which is more neat, right? Again, the staging one is more like for testing, and not everyone just follows some kind of strategy of naming policy and etc. But anyway, for both, you will see the files and the images folders, right? Maybe I will explain this on the production one because it's more neat. And if you are just replacing any image on the Leica Geosystem products, I don't know, machine controls, for example, then you open the images, and then you have Leica Geosystems or Geomax or etc., but you mainly work on the Leica Geosystems or buildings. So you open the brand, and then you have from the first level navigation, products, industries, etc. I put these green dots for the products and other folders because it means for me that I clean the structure. Okay. Yeah. So clean structure means that there is, for example, in body carousels, key visual sliders, and etc. And it's not free floating somewhere, somewhere like those ones. Okay. These dimensions represents the usually dimensions we use for the images, meaning like the slider, key visual, and the thumbnails, 800 by 428. This one is also sometimes used, and this one's not so much. If it doesn't fit in those categories, then there is a folder more where we put some, extras, if it's really some small icons in the body or etc. But it's not really a common, okay? We have, because I cannot open the Leica Geosystem websites, I can just give you some heads up how. Okay, maybe here, callouts. Okay, good. So I can show you. This is the slider image, this is the double callout, this is the thumbnail. Okay, so and this is large key visual. Okay, so those are the dimensions why it's there listed in the folders, right? Just really depends on the URL. So if we are Leica Geosystems, let's see, like Leica Geosystem products laser scanners. If you do something in the laser scanners, and it could be a partner, there could be a partner for Actec, okay, for the laser scanners, but it's still hosted on the page with this URL. Then you go to Leica products laser scanners, okay. So media library, Leica products, and then you've opened the laser scanners, and you update it there, okay. Yeah, and doesn't really matter what the image is about. Images are not usually translated because they don't contain a text, but the pages are. I will go now into content editor because the files library is pretty much the same. Okay, so in the content editor you have again this tree structure of the nodes or domains we have, like list tag, geomax, concrete scanner, and the Leica as well, which is here called hexagon geosystems. Yeah, it's a little bit different here. It's not named Leica, it's called hexagon geosystems, if I remember correctly. And again, it's something really a lot of pages. Okay. You will play with the creation of the pages on the staging, but I would rather explain it on the production environment, because here we have much cleaner structure. Okay, so I see that it's starting to be more and more messy on the staging because everyone is playing there around. Anyway, it's a typical tree structure where we have products, whatever is on the first level, industries, about us, and etc. I don't know, maybe because we don't have the Leica is down for now. I can maybe product detail page. Okay, so you see this is the Leica screenshot of one of the Leica pages, and we have industries, products, service and support, about us, contact us. So the same way it works here, that we have these products, service and support, industries, and etc. about us. For sure, there are some thank you pages, because for some project there needs to be in the root, so it needs to be in the root, so it doesn't go just below the products or somewhere else. I'm trying, when something is already obsolete, put it in the page archive, and I have some special folder for this, some campaign, so it's cleaner. But anyway, let's go for the product section, for example. Again, these total station GN systems follows the same structure as in the media library, and the same structure as it is on the Leica web page. When you hover over the product section, then you have like this drop down where we have laser scanners and other product section. Okay, good. And let's take a look on, for example, total stations, and give you some safety procedures. If you, I don't know, update the robotic total station page, you have on the right hand, you have the English version and the number of versions you're currently working on. So we on Leica, we work mostly on the English global, but we also sending the updates to the regions, and they are able to finish to translate the pages. Okay, sometimes when we create a new product, it's basically on me mostly. We create the new products for the robotic total station. I create the page, and then I open the language wire connector and put it as a task for to be translated to multiple languages. Okay, but if someone approaches you, hey, on the Finland we have something broken, could you help us? You can just open the Finnish page and just take a look what's wrong there. So let me go back to the English global one. We have 3 versions. If you do some like layout changes or something, you are unsure how it will happen and you are worried it will be broken, you can play with the versioning, meaning that on the next of the language country selector there is a versioning. You just click on that and add a new version. Now the version number 4 will be created, and version number 4. I can do my stuff, and if I mess something around, I can always just remove that version number 4 by going to versions, remove, and I am back on my previous original version number 3. Okay, good. So now I have like 2 presentations, one very short one about the initial settings of the Sitecore, and the second one about how to add some components, sliders, key visuals, pilot forms, stuff in the sidebar or the right whale. Here it's called right whale, etc. I will share it with you, but first of all, maybe we can take a look on the initial settings, which is this presentation, okay, with the 2 slides. So you will go to this hamburger icon on the top left corner and select application options and leave the quick info section enabled. Okay, this will, and when you click OK, it will get refreshed all the screen, but this will enable this quick info tab here to be enabled. Here is kind of like the logical thing of the sidecar. Whatever you create, upload, even it's image or PDF, or you create a page or separate component like a slider, everything has their own ID. And that ID is important in the matter that, for example, you upload a PDF into media library and you send a notification to regions, hey, for the robotic total station, I updated the PDF in the files, you know, okay, like products, okay, let's see, it was hypothetically a brochure. And that brochure automatically has their own ID, okay, this one, right? Regions will go to, you know, I don't know, Swedish website, add a new version and attach the PDF file here, okay, and then publish that. And it's the only thing what he does, because the ID remains the same and he doesn't have to go to the page itself where is that PDF located, because it's synced through the ID, okay. So this is one of the benefit. Of course, the other benefit is as well that hypothetically, you know, the robotic total station is in scope of Michel Byrne, if I'm not mistaken, yeah, or Katja Omler, doesn't matter. And they say, okay, we want to move robotic total stations to above the total station, okay, one level up, and all the pages underneath as well, right? It's kind of like easy to do in the sidecar because you can, with the right click, move to some specified location. Okay, so you click somewhere and it's moved and then you publish. But normally it will cause also the broken links because the people are used to, like, it's under the total station, but not in the sidecar because we are linking to that specific ID, not to that location in the structure, okay? So, right. So everything what you see on the right hand side is either a page or a page component. And if you click on any item here, you will see in the template, it's a name of the template. So this one is a product category page, okay? If I open something in the content blocks, like the slide, okay, and it sees also the icon is different. This is not the page, this is a component, and you see the template is taken from components / slide, okay? Yeah. Other pages, Leica Viva has also some different, and it's a product detail page probably. Yes, a product detail page. You don't really need to remember what's the difference between product detail page and product subcategory page, because more or less both of them you can change them. But you will get used to it probably, how it looks like, you know, for example, product category page or product detail page, sorry, this one looks like this. It has some body and something in the right field. Categories pages are, do we already have the Leica? Let's be tested. I already don't know, and I don't think so. I have any screenshot, but this is still a category. Product category page. Here I have a screenshot. Okay, it's let's say like the mother of the detail pages, because you have some sliders, okay, and you have the links here, the list of the pages underneath, the product pages underneath. Okay. Oh yeah, Leica still doesn't work. So yeah, right. Then let's say about the component something here. As you see, there is a folder called content blocks. I usually just create a folder content blocks, so I put the components there. Let's take something more advanced page. What we have, accordions only, so maybe in the laser scanners that seems to be pretty much a lot of stuff to do there. So for example, the page laser scanners /software, where we have the Leica Cyclone. Software is a product subcategory page, meaning it looks like this, and in this list there will be Leica Cyclone, Cloudworks, Jetstream, and etc. listed, okay, somehow. And I see, for example, for the Leica Cyclone register, okay, these are the accordions. Accordions are the components which looks like this. Those accordions are clickable. When you click on this plus, you will see the links for, I don't know, related products or some PDF to be downloaded. Okay, and that's the case of the Leica Cyclone register, where we have in the downloads a data sheet from the media library, like this time Leica Cyclone register datasheet. If I'm more into the HTML stuff, I can click on the edit HTML, and I see it's href. Do you know href, right? Kind of, not really. Okay, never mind. But anyway, in the source code, there is the ID of the PDF document. Right. So I'm going back to the, quick info section, right? Anyway, you are free to go to the show editor, which more or less looks like a simplistic Word document where you can type something here like my new PDF. Then you will highlight that portion of the text you want to be a link, and you click insert sidecar link. And you can either link internally to some other page, I don't know, about us or whatever, or you can switch to the media items, which goes to media library. Yeah, this one, right? And you find your files. Okay, so files, Leica systems, products, and you select some brochure whatsoever. Okay, and you click insert. Right. If I just now open the HTML, I see this is my new PDF, and it's linking to that particular ID of my PDF in the media library. But it doesn't need it to, probably don't need it to know. For me, it really saves some time if I know some HTML coding, because then I don't have to look it through the 3 windows of the pop-ups. I can really copy it. Okay, this is the ID. I copy the ID and I put it in the HTML, replacing by this, and boom, done. Okay, right. But it's more finicky. If you're not interested, just do it through the show editor window. It's completely fine as well. Good. We also have like other components, like content image, for example. Okay, that was the accordion, right? Then the content image, that's this component with the carousels in the body. Okay, so you have the arrows and multiple images here. So you have content image, you right click and select the content image. You write like it's called carousel. Okay, we'll write carousel to have the same naming convention number 4, but this title is not visible anywhere on the page. You have the thumbnail image, so you put something from the media library. Again, go to images and let's open one of the Lino. Let's take this one, for example, and I check the item path. Okay, again from the quick info section, I copy that and I go to editor and paste it there. Click somewhere and I have the image. Okay, good. I can temporarily like hide it, or by making it inactive. So beware, if you just replace the image there or put the image there, then you save it and publish that, going to publish, and it's not visible is because this active checkbox is not selected. Okay, going to the publishing tab, it's pretty straightforward. Again, you have some radio button and the checkboxes. Depends which country you want to publish. Mostly it's only the English one, the global one. And then you have like targets, a beta preview, and internet, which is live. Beta preview, let's test if it works now. But I don't think so. Oh, yeah, maybe. So the beta preview is that you wanna publish on the beta of the production environment, but still it's not live, right? So you publish on the beta, you send the beta preview link to someone else to get it approved or something, and it's really your page with, if I open the Leica systems, I want to see the beta of the homepage, I will just write beta 9 dot. Okay. And once I do that, there is a pop-up window for the gated content, and password is welcome $123. I think there is a kind of like technical stuff, like meaning you don't have to remember right now because everything here is explained and written. Okay, this presentation with 87 slides just goes through the page creation from scratch. So you will, by going through the slides, you will just see how to add the carousel, YouTube videos, power dot, something in the right trail, the key visual, really step by step. And this is one of the example how the page can look like, when you don't use the placeholder images as I do here. And it's really like step one, I'll make it bigger, right? Step one, right, insert page. Name my page, how I publish the stuff. Okay, so basically what we are discussing right now. So this is the beta preview, which is not, it's hidden from the Google, and you can check how your page looks like there. Okay, good. So, and if you select the internet web, then it goes live directly. Publish sub items, if it's selected, it means that if you publish, for example, like a Cyclone Register 3 and X60, you can publish all the items underneath, but sometimes it takes a lot of time to publish all of the items. So really, it's sometimes it's shorter. Okay, I know that I just uploaded one carousel, so I can uncheck this, it's faster, right? Same way with the smart publish and the republish. Don't really need to know, but it's probably good that if you do a smart publish as I do, something doesn't go live and you see this one is active, you have everything linked properly there, try to do a republish. A republish is slower, but it means take it everything and publish it from scratch. Smart publish means check what has been changed on the page and publish only the changes. Kind of like incremental publishing. Is it kind of understandable? Maybe not. Yeah. Okay, so that's it. And then you hit publish and you are good. If you want to delete something, like in this case I want to, because I don't need this carousel, you go to home and just click delete. Right, sometimes it happens to you that you will see a small lock icon here on the left. It's usually in the media library very often. Yes, like for example this one, I see there's a lock icon, and it's because the Ralph Laffine was working on this. It doesn't really mean anything, but it's one of the features of the sidecar, which is not really handy, but doesn't do anything so far. But it can surprise you that you want to do something here. And because it's folder, it doesn't tell you anything, but some file, let me take a look, will tell you, hey, you cannot edit this because it's locked by Ralph. Okay. Yes, yes, you can. You don't have to contact Ralph. You could just go to the versions review. Sorry, review. Okay, lost now. It's always the versions, and there is unlock. For some reason, it doesn't work for the folders because you can do whatever with the folders. It just always works with the files itself, but I don't see any files right now to be locked. Maybe, okay, NAFTA. Do we have something in the NAFTA? Anyway, you will see that, and I think I have the screenshot as well in the presentation. It is, presentation somewhere at the bottom where I just solving the common issues with the Sitecore, like, yeah, this one. Okay, the screenshot. Click on the page and you see it's locked, so you go to review and there is an unlock button when it's locked. Okay, so this is how it looks like. Good. Let's close this. Going back to content editor. Now this was kind of like easy. What's more complex is how to link any components on the page, or how to create the page from scratch. And this is why I have like these 80 slides in the PowerPoint presentation, because the main reason is that you want to, for example, add a slideshow on the page, and you have to go in something which is called device editor. And it's exactly this screenshot number 17, that you have to click, okay, maybe 9 times to get there. Okay, I'm gonna show you what I have in mind. So let's take a look, for example, this Leica Cyclone register page. Let's close those. Yeah, let's close. Hypothetically, I want to add a new accordion on the Leica Cyclone register. Okay, so I right click on the accordion and I just name it as new accordion. Sorry, not really creative today. Good, so I have my new accordion. I just going to show editor, put my link here, make it as a normal text. Yes, and you know how to insert the link, right? Good. Or okay, click here and let's link it to industries. Okay, yeah, my link here about the industries. So I click accept, and I want that one, the new accordion, to be on the page, like somewhere here, okay, among the others which we have, case studies, downloads, and etc. Okay, I copy the item path. I copy that. You can also open some notepad, so we know we have it somewhere. Okay, so this is the link industry structure to my new accordion. Now I need to go to the Leica Cyclone register page and make a linking to this new accordion. Okay, so I highlight that and I go to presentation, details, final layout, and click edit here, and finally controls. Again, if I go to presentation, all the clicking is here. Okay, just following the numbers, right? So we are now in the device editor on our page, this one, device editor. The great benefit of that I see everything what's on the page. I can influence, okay, breadcrumb navigation. Breadcrumb navigation, if I don't like it, which is, this is the breadcrumbs, okay. This is the breadcrumbs. If I want to get rid of it, I just highlight that and click remove. And I'm done. Or some like, primary navigation, etc. I wouldn't really do that, but why I'm saying this is that here I can add the slider, add the carousels, or add the accordions. As I said, this is the most complex one because you have to first click through this crazy, yeah, okay. But anyway, I see from the examples, I already have the accordion for the downloads, for the videos, for the case studies. So it's going here, in this location, right? And because I created my new accordion, I would like to do the same component, okay, here, okay? So I click on the add, and I will find, okay, I just had a, lucky of me, I had opened the content folder opened, right? And in the content is accordion, but in some cases it could be a callout, yeah, it could be callout for the right valve something. But in my case, it's accordion. So I highlight the accordion, and I put this / main container body container accordion. I will get to that as also in a minute. Main container body container accordion. Yeah, what's here? Right. So just following the same. Then I check open the properties dialogs immediately. So I have this selected and I click select because I need to also put here in the data source the path we have in the notepad or in the clipboard, okay? So I paste it there, I click OK, and now my new accordion is there listed just below the related products. If I want to have it on the first position, I will just click move up or move down, so it will change the order, okay? One bad thing here that if once I click once, move up, this scroll bar automatically goes also to the top somehow, and it's not fixed yet, but it moves, okay? Right, then you click OK, twice. You save your changes and you publish the thing. In this case with the sub items, because it's not only that I edited this page, it's also that I created a new accordion in underneath, okay? And I hit publish and I am done. And I think all of that is explained. Okay, accordion is on the top. Yeah, it's one of the first items I've been explaining in this presentation. Accordion, okay? So you follow this screenshot. Create the accordion, put your links there, following the numbers. In this case, I selected some events overview, but doesn't really matter. Then you copy the item path of the new accordion. You go to the device editor. You select accordion container. Accordion container was there already, and the reason why I'm saying is that we were discussing the placeholders visually, because I think you need some visual guidance here. Visually the page is distributed in some kind of like the wrappers, which wraps some content of the page, right? So the whole page is in this main container. Then you have a / hero section. Okay, so if I have a placeholder hero section, it goes here, okay? If I do, for example, this carousel image, I need to do main container / body. If I use main container / right rail, then this will be moved here, because it's a different wrapper, main container right rail. Yeah. So these placeholders kind of like specify the place where the component sits. Okay. Yeah. Right. It's mainly for the most of the pages actually. They have their placeholders, but let's take a look on this Leica Cyclone. Okay, click edit here, controls, and can we already have the Leica finally? Or maybe I can open the beta preview. Leica is there, so let's take a look on the live web page finally. It was Cyclone register. So Cyclone register. here is our page, probably following the structure. Software like a cyclone, software like a cyclone register, right? So, and for example, we have in the right area, contact us about laser scanning. So from my PowerPoint, I see it should be main container / right well. Okay. So if I go to the device editor of the Leica cyclone register, I see on the top it's a main container / right well contact for laser scanning. Okay. Underneath is a webinar, some webinar thing. Yeah, that's this thing. Okay. And the body, there is no carousel, but it could be probably body content. Okay. Main container / body. So main container / body. Also in the body is another, inside container for the accordions. Main container / body container accordion. And that's those ones. Main container / body container accordion. Right, so this is how it works. I know this is very, hard to grasp it in the head. I understand, definitely. There is a yeah, and try it first on the staging. Maybe try to, maybe just go through this presentation and look at screenshot number 4 and go to events overview. Okay, so I'm on the staging now, 04, which is more messy, and I'm just going hexagon system home. Okay, now it's what's there? Okay, events, probably events. Do we have events? As under about us. Okay. It's logged me in. Events are under about us. Okay. So you go to Leica, about us, then events to follow the presentation. Home, about us. Yeah, events overview, I think. Yeah, events overview, and here right click, insert, and you put your my events page. Click OK, and now it automatically creates under 2020 03 because of the March 2020. It just takes ages, but anyway, in the presentation you put your name here, and you have that event page there listed under the events overview. I already published that, the page there on the staging, and even though the page is not ready, just to show people, hey, you can open the staging environment, check how it looks like, and check, hi, okay, I just created from the scratch, just the template thing, and this is how it looks like for now. But definitely I have to do something in the right well, add some content here, and yeah, that kind of stuff. Let me take a look. Yeah, this is my events page. Okay, it's created here, and there is a screenshot of the start date and date, because the events needs to have a start date and an end date as the basic data you will find here in this drop down, really long drop down. Okay, this is another explanation screenshot. If you click here, you can zoom it out and check, okay, start date, end date. This is the body text, this is the teaser image, this is the thumbnail image. There is what's the page title, navigation title, browser title. It's a matter of the testing. I mean, it's so many things, but after all you will find out, okay, this is the navigation title, this here is a browser title, And if I go somewhere, the homepage is not a good example. It has to be some product or event page. Software, okay. Like Captivate. Yeah, exactly. So this is the page title, this is the browser title, and there is somewhere in the navigation title as well on the total stations software. Sometimes it's hidden, which is in this case because she wished to have to not to be in the navigation. If I'm really lost, like I cannot find, for example, Leica Captivate, even though I know it's under products total station software, or I want to be faster, I can go to content editor and okay, let me delete this because I don't want to have it on the production. Yeah, well, I will forget, you know. I can paste the URL name, the end name of the URL, in this search box and just click search, and usually it just gives you pretty much good results. Of course, it just shows you also some components. There's like a Captivate. Okay, this is under GNS systems. If I hover the mouse, I see at the bottom where it links to, and I think I'm more interested in the total stations. Yeah, it's like a Captivate under total stations. So sorry, I click on that. Yeah, close it, and it's already there on the right, and I can edit that. Okay, just shows me a bunch of other results. So yeah, sometimes it's better just follow the tree structure and open it one by one. Sometimes it's faster to find by URL name. And basically I think that's it. Really follow the staging environment. And a question, do you have access to production actually? Do you have access to 17? Mm-hmm. Right. We will need you then later on the production as well. Could you just maybe use the same credentials you have for the staging? Set in the chat window the link to the production one. So you will see this login screen. Fill the same login credentials as you have on the staging, and let's see if you yeah. Try to use the same one. Okay, right. So you don't have access to production. Anyway, just play around the staging, and then right. Okay. I'll send you the link to the zip file. Because it has 50 megabytes, I cannot add it to the email. It will be some structure like this. You have two presentations. The main one is event detail page. Is how about to create the event detail page, but it's any other page, you know, is following the same principles. And the initial site core settings, which is the quick info, and also in the view tab you will just select all of those content tree, entire hidden items, standard fields, and the buckets. So you see everything what I see now in my okay. And the other folders are basically only the images folders. If you want to see, I don't know, full screen, you know, if in the presentation, for example, this one is pretty long, right? So you would like to open it and zoom it, but again, I have that links always there. So you see it goes to image folder, so you can the control, if you don't present, you can have a control in the keyboard pressed, and then you click, then the links are clickable and you can zoom it out. Okay, zoom it in, zoom it out. Yeah, true. So I'm stop recording now.